awesome.
What's up, my good people? How are y'all doing? How are y'all doing? Guess who's back? Guess who's back that fast? Your girl over here. So yeah, I'm back that fast. And guess who's excited to be up on your gadgets? Guess who? Guess who's excited to be up on your TVs, up on your whatever it is, wherever you are watching me from, honey. I'm back and I'm so glad to be back. Anyhow, my name is Penina Bovani Mana and welcome back to my YouTube channel. To all our new subscribers, guess what you just got yourself into? Yes! I'm not going to tell you, so you're going to have to stick around to guess what you got yourself into. To all our continuing subscribers, oh my god, maybe that's but you guys deserve so much love because people are giving me so much mad love and I'm so grateful. I don't know what I did to deserve it, but I'm so grateful, and may God keep blessing you, keep hitting you with the blessings and everything. All left, right, no, this is the right hand, this is whatever, you just get what I'm saying, right? I want to thank you and you at the back. I want to thank you too, by the way. And you're watching this video, and as you're watching, you've not even clicked subscribe. I'm gonna give you a moment to subscribe. Okay, yeah, that was it. But yeah, I'm so glad for all of you showing mad love to this channel, and may God bless you all in whatever you're doing. May you have all the good stuff. So yeah, I'm back, and this time around. But I've been having so many stories, but anyway, we move regardless. So today I'm going to tell you about a very interesting experience that I once had. You know how we've always had that notion of my dress, my choice and everything, and most people never really take it into consideration that much. But thinking about it, when you dress a certain way as a lady or as a man, as a gentleman, when you dress a certain way, you're not dressing for other people to see you. You're dressing for yourself, for your confidence, for wherever. And also there's a saying that goes, dress how you want to be addressed, right? So yeah, whenever you dress up in the morning, I'm sure unless you have your own reasons but stuff, but what I know is when anybody who dresses well, you want to dress and look good for yourself, for your own confidence, and basically you're just doing it for yourself. The same way like a lady might do so much on herself, she's doing that just so she could feel confident. So yeah, that brings me back to the point where I said my dress, my choice, whereby you could decide to wear something short and you feel confident in that, something long and you feel confident in that. As a man, you could decide to wear skinny jeans, to wear khaki pants, whatever you want to do, just so you feel comfortable. We all go ahead and do that. So there was this one time, oh my god, anyway, so there was this one time I was dating this a gentleman. What do we call him? We're going to call him Orange. So Orange, when Orange met me and everything, he found me, I know I'm paying and shit. I know I'll be looking paying, and stuff like that. So there's this one time, me and Orange, we were headed out to go have brunch with some friend of ours. So, and the weather was really hot outside. So when naturally when it's really hot outside, you're gonna dress down a little bit or wear something that is not so heavy, like clothing and everything. So I dressed nicely and everything, and when we went out, before we left the house, I'm looking at Orange looking at me. Orange is not saying anything, but I could tell that Orange is feeling some type of way. But at the back of my mind, I'm like, I didn't want to bother asking Orange what's up, because I could tell he's acting funny and then his energy was a little bit off. So I'm like, Orange, what's wrong with you? What's up? Talk to me. He's like, no, it's okay. And he's like, aren't you feeling cold? Because I was wearing something similar to what I'm wearing right now. So Orange is like, aren't you feeling cold? I'm like, no, look at the weather outside. It looks really hot. So Orange is like, oh, okay, cool, but you're gonna wear a sweater much later. I'm like, isn't that like obvious? He's like, we're like, okay. He's like, okay, cool, fine. So I finished dressing up. I get my shoes, you know. I'm ready for us to leave. So we get out of the house, but still Orange is just giving me some energy that's not right. I was like, anyway, whatever, we'll get over it. So as we exit the house, the place wasn't so far. So when we're almost getting to where we were going for brunch, Orange is like, hey, Penny, you know what? I'm not feeling comfortable with how you're dressed. I'm like, you don't feel comfortable with how I'm dressed? Why? He's like, I feel like you're showing too much. Sorry, I feel like you're showing too much skin. I'm like, I'm looking at Orange. He's like, yeah, I feel like you're showing too much skin and you should cover up a little bit. At the back of my mind, I'm like, my G, can you? It's so hot outside. Like, no, I'm not about to be doing that. He's like, yeah, I'm not comfortable with you showing too much skin. And you know, like my friends are going to be there, they're going to be seeing you. I'm like, hold up. What is wrong with you? Like, can't you see the weather outside? I'm going to be out here sweating and everything and boiling inside just because you feel like I'm showing too much skin. And if you ask me, if I was wearing, like that time I was wearing something similar to whatever I'm wearing, I think I look just fine. And I wasn't dressing up for you, I was dressing up for myself. Okay, all of this is just going on in my head, yeah? But I was like, there's no way, Orange, that you're gonna make me wear a jacket in this hot ass weather and apparently expect me to be comfortable and everything. So I brushed it off. I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna let Orange spoil my evening. Spoil my afternoon because we're going for brunch now. So it's already midday. So at the back of my mind, I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna let Orange spoil my afternoon. I'm just gonna go have a good time. I ignored whatever he was saying because at the back of my mind, I was like, you know what? Do what you're gonna do. Do whatever you do. But I'm not doing that. So we got to wherever we were headed. So when we reached there, guess what happened? So one of Orange's friends starts complimenting me. They're like, hey, Penny, you look so good, you know? Like, and you're dressed so perfectly for the weather, unakafiti. I'm like, at the back of my mind, I wanna look at Orange and I'm like, what were you saying? What were you saying before? So Orange is just there looking at me, enjoying the compliments. And as a girl, I'm so sure so many of you love compliments. If a girl ever tells you she didn't like them, she's lying. She is lying. But truth is, we all love compliments. So Orange is looking at me, enjoying all of these compliments on the side from his friend after he just told me that I'm showing too much skin. And personally, I was feeling really, really confident in whatever I was wearing. It made me feel good. It made me feel pretty. So I was like, you know what? I can just pull up and I won't feel uncomfortable with however way I'm dressed. So the friend is like, yeah, you dress so nicely and you dress so perfectly for the weather, you know. I'm like, oh, thank you so much. So I'm looking at Orange with a side eye. I can see Orange is hating ass. I can see like Orange looking at me some type of way, looking at me funny. But I was like, you know what, honey, we're gonna have a good time and we're not gonna let Orange ruin it. Orange has a problem. We're gonna deal with it later. So ask me, why am I telling you all of this? Why am I giving you this short little story? I think it's because most of us we get to a point where when someone's opinion or when someone says something to you, it makes you start reconsidering or whatever you had in mind. Let's say you plan to do something and then someone tells you, no, you should have done it this way. But as it's good to take opinions and everything, but sometimes it's good to stick to whatever makes you feel comfortable, whatever. The same way people keep saying, do whatever makes you happy, whatever it is, whether it's a way you want to dress, you do it. Whether it's a way you want to talk, you do it. Don't let someone make you feel some type of way because apparently they're not comfortable with it. And so many of us out here are so highly opinionated. You're always giving opinions that nobody asked you. Okay, yeah, I appreciated Orange letting me know that he wasn't comfortable with however way I was dressed. But the sad part is he didn't ask me. He didn't bother to know whether I felt good enough. He didn't bother to know whether I felt happy, whether he was just like, no, I don't like it, and that's it. At the back of my mind, I'm like, you don't like it, and that's it. So what does that mean? That doesn't mean anything, because if it would have only meant something if I was really waiting for his validation, and if I was waiting for him to tell me, to compliment me, and if he didn't compliment me, I would have felt bad. So most of us on so many occasions are always waiting for someone to validate how we dress, someone to validate how we look, someone to validate whatever car we drive, someone to validate wherever we live, someone to validate whatever phone you have. They don't have to. They really don't have to. I kid you not. If it makes you happy, go ahead and do it, because you're only doing it for you. Nobody should pressurize you into doing something just because it pleases them, or just because it makes them feel comfortable, or just because they just feeling like they need to give you an opinion. And trust me, you don't really need to take it. So this time we're sitting. Orange didn't talk to me the whole time, evening reached and I put on my coat and everything. So when we got back, he was like, I saw you enjoying my friends giving you compliments and everything. So does that mean that you don't want to listen to whatever I'm telling you? I'm like, yo, however way I dress for myself. And the best thing you should have done is you should have realized that I was not, like, if it made me feel comfortable, if it made me feel confident, you should have actually let me ride with it. Because if I rode with it like that, meaning it made me feel comfortable. So you're there, seated, and you did some hairstyle, or you got a haircut, and then someone tells you, hey, you don't really look good with that hairstyle, or something like that. Please don't let them do it. Don't give anyone the chance. Don't do it. Don't. Whatever makes you happy. If it's a job, you go do it. If it's a place you want to live, you go. If it's a phone you want to have, get it. If it's however way you want to dress, you do it. Because, and the worst part is, a person you're dating, whenever they tell you something, we tend to get into this space where if you're dating someone, you give them so much power that whatever they tell you makes a very huge impact in your life in one way or the other, which I think is wrong. So yes, as a couple, whatever, friend, family, people, if they give you opinions, it's you to choose whether you're going to take it or not. But at the end of the day, if something makes you happy, go ahead and do it. If it makes you feel satisfied, honey, imagine, go ahead and do it. If it boosts your confidence, go ahead and do it. Because guess what? You're going to be doing it for them, and you'll be suppressing your own happiness inside. You'll be suppressing your own feelings inside. Quick little disclaimer, these are my own personal opinions, these are my own personal thoughts, these are things that come through my mind. So you have to take them or leave them. And I know most of you always have, you may feel differently after you've listened to the video, you may react differently, and it's all allowed, and all criticism is allowed. So thank you all for giving me your time, for listening in, for watching. And don't forget to subscribe. Why are you watching without subscribing, by the way? And if you have subscribed, may God bless you. So yeah, it's been great having you on my channel. Till next time. Bye.